think it's brutal how the same mechanism that allows someone to develop an interesting mind also makes them susceptible to depression and to just all of these mental ills. So I'm kind of thinking, it's something I think about a lot, the default mode network. It refers to just broadly the regions of the brain that are overactive when we're thinking about the self and our past and narrative continuity and kind of making sense of the past, projecting possible future possibilities and just association between things, conversations with people. And you need to have a very active DMN, default mode network, if you're going to be an interesting person with interiority, because this is the part of the brain that it creates interesting thoughts, associations. It draws conclusions from things that other people wouldn't. People who kind of just live life in a shallow way, and the things that happen, and they're not really deeply thinking about things. That's most people. But then on the flip side, when you have an overactive DMN, that's what leads to, obsessively thinking about existential questions. Rumination on negative things, unchangeable things from the past, present, or future, and just all sorts of various ills that can lead to consciousness being such a burden, and it's just hell on earth. And so that's just the paradox I've been thinking about, how for someone to develop an interesting mind that really stands out and is unique, they have to have a high DMN activated kind of archetype, but at the same time that makes them predisposed to being depressed and for their consciousness to be a real plague and a real burden that they just can't escape sometimes.